Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show, and I'm here to talk about the Cup race that just finished at Atlanta. You know, I was about to come on here and talk about how good of a race this was, because I thought it was fantastic. The Cup Series in Atlanta, it's great. Chef's kiss. But the finish ruined it. I am sick of NASCAR. They have the worst officiating. I don't want to hear, oh, this was the exact same type of wreck as yesterday in the Xfinity race, similar spot, and Elton Sawyer said today, oh, NASCAR would throw the caution if that had happened. And they did. I'm mad at the call. I don't want to hear anybody defending this. NASCAR shields. I'm sick of the ahead at the time of caution finishes. I just completely soft. If the wreck isn't into turn 1, let them race. Ruined yet another finish. We're going to have a photo finish in the duels. Nope, caution. We're probably going to have another 3-wide finish here. Nope, caution. It's lame. I'm getting tired of this clown show here at NASCAR. This was a sport built on bravery. These cars are safer than ever. Freeze the field behind the wreck, but let the leaders get to the line. Getting tired of this fucking clown show. I'm tired of it. And of course, Bale wins. 2 shitty winners to start the season. They are just not consistent throwing their cautions. They ran wide open to the line anyway. That's the fucking point. They didn't even slow down. And those behind the crash are going to try to miss it whether it's green or not. Literally makes zero difference. Most of the field has already passed the crash. And they aren't similar. And once again, everyone made it by the wreck safely. Zero reason for that caution. Cost us another historic finish to a fantastic Cup race at Atlanta. Another fantastic Cup race. There was like 10, 15 cars that wrecked in that race yesterday. They threw the yellow. Or they didn't throw the yellow. Today, 5, 6 cars wrecked. They throw the yellow. Make it make sense. That wreck wasn't as bad as the one yesterday. Not even close. They're just consistently inconsistent. It was just a horrid call. Yesterday and last Sunday were far worse wrecks, and they kept it green. Under no circumstances should they have been a yellow. They had a good opportunity today to set a good precedent, and they botched it for such a nothing burger of a crash. But I'm sure Eric Esep in the NASCAR Shields will obviously like the call. Like, who else is going to get into the crash? There's nobody behind those cars that wrecked. 499.75 miles wasted. Sick of it. They threw the fucking caution. The caution didn't make sense. I'm tired of people just trying to be positive. It's 4 to 5 cars. Like, people are still going to go fast, trying to avoid it no matter what. I'm just tired of it. So, coming off 4 in the duels. Here's the example. Eric Jones and Cedric going to the line. Photo finish in the duel? No. That's caution. We can't let him race. Oh, but there's a massive crash in the Daytona 500 last lap. Are you going to throw the yellow? No. What about the Xfinity race? Big crash. 10, 15 cars? No, we're going to keep it green. There's a 4 or 5 car wreck. No. Throw the yellow. Just so consistently inconsistent. Like, we were going to have a historic finish, and this is why people do not take NASCAR that serious. Like, I'm just want NASCAR to be consistent, but the only people that ruin great races is NASCAR themselves. I'm just tired of super speedway racing at this point. Like, Atlanta was great, is great. But I'm honestly tired of super speedway racing. The whole yellow flag debate, wrecks, the end of this race. Just give me the actual racetracks, man. Just no idea why they start off with 2 super speedways. Start the season. Ridiculous. Just the inconsistency is so annoying. But it basically, they said in the drivers' meeting day they weren't going to race to the flag. If they weren't racing to the flag. So it's final fucking turn. Like, come on. NASCAR should be more consistent when throwing cautions in the last lap or not. And drivers need to stop fucking wrecking for like 10th. Either Hocevar, Bale, and Larson would win 3 wide finish, and they do that shit again. I mean, I thought the race was great. I mean, overall it was great. I mean, I don't know why it's so much better than the other super speedways, but it's great. I mean, handling comes into importance. Fresh tires can matter, and you can just get big runs, make moves, and you can go 3, 4 wide. I thought it was a great race overall. I just want NASCAR to be consistent. I'm just as frustrated we didn't get a 3-line finish. But the no caution call was a mistake that they'd be quick with tonight, and of course it's not. Oh, there's cars spinning across the backstretch. Yeah, sure. Didn't throw the caution last week, but throw it this week. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking BS excuse. It's just, why do green white checkers even exist at this point? I think it might actually be causing more harm than good, because every single Super Speedway race, we get a overtime, and then they all pile up, last lap caution. It's like, why even watch at this point? Like, at least ending under yellow parade laps was a known thing and didn't raise suspense. It's really hard to convince people to watch if you're a casual fan. 90% of these cup races finish under caution. Just finish it at the fucking scheduled distance. It's like, why even watch? It's like, why add laps so it's not a race to a certain mileage, then we throw a caution and can't let them race to the flag. Just such an illegitimate racing series. I thought we were about to see Hocevar's first win, another great finish. I felt like Hocevar was probably one of the most aggressive drivers and could have won. But NASCAR just can't make a good decision and stick with it. But otherwise, the race was good. I mean, Atlanta's so much better than Daytona. Like, the pack racing's great, can make moves, but the pavement's actually lost grip with age. And it's just so much. There's just so much movement in the field. I mean, obviously you're gonna have your crashes, but NASCAR just needs an officiating overhaul. That was just an awful ending to a great race. 3 wide coming to the line. I mean, I don't want drivers running over debris, but yeah, sure, they're gonna, after the finish, they're gonna be going like 180. They're gonna slow down after the finish. And my point is almost all the field had passed. Like, why? Just why? NASCAR specifically said this morning in the drivers' meeting they would throw a caution in this situation after what happened in the Xfinity race. And I'm not saying it's right, because obviously I disagree. Just saying that's what they basically said. Just anticlimactic to a great race. The old way of green white checker was far worse than this is, and this makes for just lame finishes. And for the casual viewer, if you're tuning in, just confused. Why did they throw the yellow? I don't know either. I'm just annoyed. Can't wait to hear NASCAR's bullshit excuse after the race. Literally the same exact spot they wrecked last night. And no more caution. You couldn't wait 4 more fucking seconds? I'm just... such a poverty series, dude. Don't know why you would throw a caution. It's just a guessing game. You on super speedways, you have to depend on, if you try and get in front, you have to depend on Rex and the caution button, him hitting the caution button. Can't wait for a green flag finish at Coda. Can't we go to some real racetracks? And I also can't wait for people to defend this crap finish. They hyped up the finish for more than a week with a documentary, endless replays of last year's finish, and this entire broadcast, and of course it ended like that. Hysterical. They had that whole documentary. Joke. 3 wide finish shaping up. Just NASCAR moment. Typical NASCAR moment. We had another 3 wide finish setting up. Nope, all the complaints about last lap cautions gave us this crap again. It's amazing race, crappy finish. I'm not going over the notes in this race. All you gotta know is Bell won. We got rid of rookie stripes because these are the 40 greatest drivers in the world, something, whatever. But also, we can't trust the cars who are 5 laps down the back of the pack to slow down for a crash, which they did anyway. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. It's the same story every plate race. It's insane. It's crazy how some drivers have insane luck and others don't. Christopher Bell, William Byron. It's just another reason why NASCAR will never be popular again. It's NASCAR themselves, not sponsorships, not TV deals. They just pissed off their entire fan base and a race to finish that would have been everywhere tomorrow. It would have been 3 wide at the line. And you know how insane you have to be to call Atlanta the best track on the schedule? I don't care if you like this, but no plate track should be what you think is the best. It makes sense to me if it's solely on vibes or something, I guess, but Atlanta was still great. I mean, I loved it. Just, I don't know. Can't wait to see Mike Ford and NASCAR defend this shit. Because it was so good, like. I want to talk about this race in whole, but just the consistency of this fucking sport is unreal. And what a joke for me and the rest of the fans watching. NASCAR, you should be embarrassed about that one, and we are mad. The inconsistency is just incredible with this sport. NASCAR just shoots themselves in the foot over and over and over. Such a shame. Yesterday and last Sunday's crashes were way worse, and they kept it green. But yeah, throw the caution tonight. I just don't know what the fuck is wrong with NASCAR. You can't trust NASCAR to throw that same yellow a week from now. No fucking consistency at all. Just, I don't know. I just hate seeing races end like this every fucking super speedway. Caution before last lap. We get overtime. We get the final lap. Crash, and you just have to look see if they're gonna throw the yellow or not. I really want to talk about this race in whole, but NASCAR just ruins it and can't keep a good finish. Such an anticlimactic finish. And Stenhouse, yeah, fuck Ricky Stenhouse. Wrecked Chase. I mean, he still finished 17th or 18th. Still come back to get a decent finish after being 2 laps down. Larson wrecked Cindric. Man, I feel bad for Cindric. One of the best plate racers. Just can't finish a race because of idiots. And Larson not helping his case with the best driver in the world narrative, wrecking the 2. And wrecking his teammate. Oh, 2 put him in the same spot a few laps. And yeah, that doesn't give you the right to wreck second. But Hocevar got robbed. So I don't even know what to say, man. I thought it was a fantastic race, but just ruined by NASCAR. Just last night we had the same thing happen. They let him run back. That crash was even worse than this. was worse than this. NASCAR just can't be consistent because the product doesn't cater to it. But don't do one thing that night and then do the next this night. If you just started watching NASCAR last weekend and you're looking at this weekend like, oh, why'd they throw the caution? No, I can't tell you. Just stop catering for race control. That's all I say. Peace.